Hello and welcome to the Premier League predictions for Game Week 30. No Premier League predictions last weekend because of the Emirates FA Cup. So let's just get straight into these predictions. Who's going down, who's getting top four, and who's winning the league. I think we all know by now. But yeah, let's just go straight into these predictions. So the first game is Arsenal against Fulham. Bukayo Saka looks fit and raring to go for this one. For Arsenal against Fulham in this one. They've dropped off. They're not going to win the league because they pick up too many draws and they don't have a striker. So that's my main issue. Only beating Chelsea 1-0 last time out, drawing PSV, drawing with Arsenal, beating PSV 7-1 as well. Fulham losing to Palace on the weekend, that watch along we did. Really poor with Fulham in that game, but beating Spurs before that, their league form is a lot better than what it suggests. It's definitely a game Arsenal could slip up on, and I could see it personally. But no, I don't think Arsenal are going to slip up here. I don't see that. I think if Saka's back, they'll be up for this. Crowd will be singing Arsenal, 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 which they always do. Absolute bore-off fans. And North London forever. Whatever. Shut up, twats. Anyway, Arsenal are going to win this 2-0 and comfortably beat Fulham by 2-0. And good win for Arsenal. And they move onwards and try and chase down Liverpool, even though it is near impossible. Now, Vitals Pereira take on West Ham and Graham Potter. Wolves getting the win last time out over the Saints. But, Vital Pereira's side not in any danger of trouble, even though they are the closest side to the relegation zone in the bottom three. Graham Potter under West Ham seems to draw just too many games. They're not going anywhere this season after sacking Lopetegui, but... the final run-in, I think these two sides, it'd just be about get as many points as humanly possible now, but they won't really bother about that. West Ham, big highlight in the last few games, beating Arsenal away from home, but apart from that, they're not going to be really fussed about winning games such as these. I'm going to go 1-1 draw, just safe. Both these sides aren't very good, both lower mid-table. I'm going to go Wolves 1, West Ham 1 in this one, Vital Pereira's side, to get a draw in this one. Nottingham Forest take on Man United now. Ruben Amorim's side looking to get another win after back-to-back wins, 4-1 over Sociedad and then beating Leicester last time out. Forest get through in the FA Cup in the weekend. Could they be a little bit tired from this one? Beating Brighton, of course. This one's on the main TNT Sports. Forest beating Ipswich 4-2 last time in the league. Forest team is so much better than Manchester United. Elanga should have stayed at United should have kept him. He shouldn't have stayed at United. Who wants to stay at that shower of shit? Ruben Amorim walked in and we wanted to do a better job than he did last season. As for Nuno Espirito Santo's side, they'll want another win here in the league. Their defence of Milenkovic and Murillo is solid, and Matt Sells in goal is a brilliant keeper. United's team is literally Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo. Without them, they would be really in the mud. I'm going to go 2-1 Forest. I just don't think United are going to win this. Forest look like a real better side than Manchester United at the moment, and the league tables show that. So I'm going to go Forest 2, Man United 1 on this one, and Forest to get another win and more pressure on Ruben Amorim if he is ever going to get the sack, which he won't. Into Wednesday's games we go, and it's Bournemouth taking on Ipswich at the Vitality Stadium. It has the capacity of 11,000, and that's, I think, how many people would want to watch this game around the world. So just probably sell out this one at the Vitality, but Bournemouth should routinely win this. Yes, they disappointed against Manchester City yesterday, losing, but that's their own fault, and they threw that game away. They always start games well, but then seem to drop off to Bournemouth, but Ipswich aren't very good themselves. They're absolutely dreadful. Bournemouth looking to bounce back from their really poor form. They haven't won in a while under Andoni Iraola. Their last win came against Southampton middle of February. But they'll go back to winning ways here, and I think they'll beat Ipswich by 3-0 and batter Ipswich to shreds, as most teams have done, although Delap up front. Still Bournemouth win this 3-0 comfortably. So I'm going Bournemouth 3, Ipswich 0. Now, Brighton against Aston Villa, two teams that were in the FA Cup of the weekend, one get through to Wembley and one not. Brighton was the team that aren't going to Wembley. Preston losing to Aston Villa in that one, but Villa going to play a friendly in the international break utter woke nonsense when they are keeping FA Cup replays. Absolutely stupid stuff. This one's the type one to call because Brighton were on really good form. Is that going to kill their momentum a little bit? Maybe. Villa have been superb recently. In Europe they have. In the Premier League they've only played one Premier League game in the last 5 matches, but still doing okay by beating Chelsea before that in February. But yeah, I think this would be a time one to call Unai Emery's side. Watkins, Giroud, he plays for bloody Al Nassr. Bailey, all them attacking star players for Aston Villa. Rodgers, Ramsey, Rashford. They've got enough firepower, and I think Aston Villa win this by 2-1. As much as it pains me to say it, Aston Villa get the job done here and beat Brighton by 2-1. So yeah, I'm going Brighton 1, Villa 2. Man City against Leicester. I'm not going to speak on this too much. Leicester absolute crap under Ruud van Nistelrooy. This could genuinely be a honking. But yeah, I'm not going to say much. I think Man City will batter Leicester. Leicester's defence is about free fall like a knife through butter at the moment. So yeah, this should be easy for Man City to win this. Yeah, I mean, what I'm going to say, Haaland, Foden, Mamouche, Grealish, whatever. Whoever, Man City, no injuries apart from Rodri, and they are going to win this 5-0. I'm going to go Manchester City 5, Leicester 0. Leicester's defence is a piece of shit. So yeah, I am going Man City 5, Leicester 0 in this one, and Man City can keep their top 4 hopes alive without Rodri, and Pep Guardiola will be happy with a 5-0 drubbing of Leicester City. Newcastle take on Brentford now. 2-1 wins for both these sides in their last game. Brentford beating Bournemouth by 2-1, and Newcastle beating Liverpool by 2-1 in that Carabao Cup final. Of course, big win for Newcastle, and they did all that parade, I think, for a League Cup. It's fine. I think the celebrations are fine. I don't think it's Tim Pot at all, but they can do what they want. It's their club. They can do what they want with that trophy at the end of the day. This game, I think Newcastle will be a bit hungover. St James's Park won't be up for it as much as I don't think as it has been in previous matches. So that might lean me towards Brentford, whose away form has been impressive since the turn of the year. Under Thomas, Frank, Wisser and Burmo, brilliant star players. They've got Collins as well at the back with Ben Mee. But yeah, Brentford's defence is solid. Norgard as well in there. I'm gonna go 1-1. Just because I think Brentford are tough customers. Come to St James's, they might be a bit hungover from the cup celebration. So yeah, I'm going to go Newcastle 1, Brentford 1. Wouldn't be surprised if Brentford won this, but yeah, I'm going 1-1 in this one. Southampton against Crystal Palace now. Crystal Palace going off that win against Fulham in the FA Cup, where they're absolutely dominant, apart from the first 10 minutes where Fulham dominated them. But yeah, Palace deserved of that win, you'd have to say, after they scored, and Southampton are in a free fall, so surely there's only one outcome here. Are they going to break the points record, Southampton? I think they are still on 9 points. Yes, they are. Still need 2 points to break Derby's record. You just can't see Southampton winning a game anywhere at the moment, can you? I could see them getting something here, maybe if Palace have an off day from their cup hangover. But Palace in absolute fine form themselves. Southampton are free-falling goals at the moment. 3 to Bournemouth, 4 to Brighton, 4 to Chelsea, 3 to Liverpool, and then just 2 to all sorts of game they were in. I'm going 2-0 Palace. I think Eze will get a goal or two. And yeah, I think Palace will be fine. And yeah, Southampton absolute rubbish, as we know. So yeah, I'm going Southampton 0, Crystal Palace 2 on this one. And now 2 big games to round the match day off, and we start with the Merseyside derby, and just a few weeks back on from the Goodison heroics and James Tarkowski rifling it into the top of the net, and Everton getting a draw against Liverpool, which that was over the top celebrations, getting an equaliser against Liverpool. I mean, it's local rivals at Goodison. Yes, can see why it happened at the end of the day, but I think Liverpool be too much for Everton here. Losing to PSG and Newcastle in the Cups might knock their confidence a bit, won't knock their confidence in the league. It's on Sky Sports, this one. You could see this going either way, but yeah, midweek's usually not on at Sky Sports, but Liverpool against Everton under the lights at Anfield, nothing's stopping Everton, nothing's stopping Liverpool not winning this. So yeah, I'm gonna go Liverpool 4, Everton 1. I think Everton will grab a goal under David Moyes. They do like to score a lot under David Moyes. So yeah, I'm going to go Liverpool 4, Everton 1, and a big win for Liverpool over their local rivals in the Merseyside derby. And another London derby we had for Chelsea against Spurs in this one, a big one in terms of Big Ange trying to save his job. That's right, and it's on a Thursday night. This one was played on a Thursday night last season. Chelsea beat them 2-0. I feel like the same could happen, but Chelsea and Spurs really both out of form. Both London clubs really out of form at the moment. Chelsea losing to Arsenal last time out. Spurs losing to Fulham but beating AC. They're still in the Europa League, still got European football. So have Chelsea though. In the Conference League, Craig Pawson, the referee for this one. The injuries, if Reece James is still fit, then they might be alright. Cole Palmer's doubtful for this one, so is Jackson and Madueke. Spurs got no injuries, no excuses for Big Ange this time to use. So I'm gonna back Chelsea narrowly 2-1. Actually, yeah, 2-1 to Chelsea narrowly. Get the job done over Spurs and maybe their local rivals. Chelsea don't have main local rivals. It is Fulham, but it's not. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 to Chelsea. Get the job done over Spurs in this one, and Chelsea move and keep those top 4 hopes alive. Thank you very much for watching the Premier League predictions game week 30 as we enter the running bit of the season. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe when you are watching this video. And yeah, thank you again for watching this Premier League predictions video. I'll speak to you all on the next one, which is League One predictions tomorrow lunchtime. So thank you again.